here we go then. A midweek Natters.
Yes.
With a special guest or guests, Lee Davey.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, Lee Davey. Who is Lee Davey?
Who is Lee Davey? Well, I'm one of the pair of lunatics, that's me and Charlie, who decided to try and restore a caravan that we found in a hedge.
And this is the said caravan.
And this is the caravan, yeah.
And anyone who sort of has followed you, and we'll put the links below you.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll see how this caravan looked when you first bought it.
Yeah, it wasn't the best. I mean, if you're going to keep your caravan anywhere, don't keep it in a hedge for 20 years.
No.
The tree had grown over the tops across the roof. Lots of water got in. Everything in here, and I mean everything, was white with mould and mildew. You even open up the cupboards and the inside was white. So it was awful.
You didn't like it at all, did you, Charlie? Because I remember
I wasn't allowed to come in because how much mould there was.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember that on the videos, yeah. So, basically, you literally must have completely had to rip it apart.
Yeah, I think the only original bit of floor is in the middle where your camera is now. But apart from that, it's new floor either end. How much of the frame did we replace? At least half of it, maybe 60% of all the frame. Got to have been, hadn't it? You were on that multi-cutter for quite a while, weren't you? So did all the frame, yeah, all the interior panelling, everything else. These are original. The gas lamps, which have got an LED in, they're still original. Yeah, apart from that, everything was rotten as a pear. I've
just suddenly realised we haven't actually told them what caravan it is.
It's a 1967 Bailey Maestro.
So this is what, 50 years old?
One more. I'm 47. I was born in 70, so 3 or 40, 51 years old. Yeah.
51 years old. God.
Faring a lot better than most of us now.
Yeah, exactly.
So actually, when you got her, even at 50 years old, which she was when you got her, really, because you've been on this job about a year.
How long have we had her now? 18 months, I want to say. Yeah,
but it was nearly 50. So let's face it, she'd done well to even last that long.
Yeah, I mean the body was fairly good. All the aluminium wasn't too bashed about, apart from where the tree had been on that side.
It wasn't rotten.
No, it wasn't rotten, was it? I mean, I bought it fearing the worst, and I wasn't disappointed. So
right, let's talk about what you did and how you started it all. Where did you start first? Obviously,
getting the mould out.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really know where to start first. I hadn't done anything like this before. I restored some motorbikes, but that's very far removed from something like this. I just went online, stumbled across the Retro Caravan Club, and all the guys on there were incredibly helpful, and they've done it lots of times before. Even taking the cupboards out, I can work out how the cupboards were fixed.
No.
Turns out they're fixed from behind, and then they put the alley sheeting over the top.
Really?
To make it really, really difficult. But no, it was just one step at a time. Work in a small area, otherwise the thing will just fall apart.
Yeah.
And just keep going.
So, I've looked around it, obviously, because I'm lucky enough to be here, and I find it incredible what you've done, because you've restored it. But you've restored it in such a way that this can be used in the United Kingdom in all weathers, can't it?
Yeah, I wanted it to look like a vintage caravan. I didn't want to sort of stray away from that, but also wanted to make sure that we can use it all the time. So it's got so from Whale, it's got an underfloor heating unit here with the ducting out. All the pipes are hidden away. The heating unit's outside, so that doesn't intrude at all. The bed bases are low, so you can't really fit an awful lot under there. But their expanse water heater fits exactly where you are, Richard. It's under you. We've got a solar panel on the roof, which hides some of the bit where the tree was, because it's a bit stretched on that little area. So we've now got running water, external shower point, heating hot water, solar panel. Yeah.
So this caravan basically is more modern than our caravan next door. Because we haven't got underfloor heating, and we haven't got solar
LED lights and USB sockets as well, haven't you?
You've got a few USBs. I suppose there's probably 10 dotted around, but they're nicely hidden away.
Yeah.
So because I think it's great what you've done. Some of this sort of stuff here is kept it looking authentic.
Yeah, I mean,
But you've brought it into a modern age with an LED.
yeah, that's a gas light. So you would have had a mantle in there, you would have lit it on gas, but the gas pipe that runs to that was squashed and it had nicks and cuts, and I thought, well, I'm not taking the kids away with that.
No.
I could still easily run a gas pipe through if I want to put a gas light back up there, and I haven't altered that at all. But all I've done is put an LED in there, and I found these lampshades on eBay, which reminded me of George and Mildred, and I thought, well, how can I not?
Yeah, George, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
But these are all new fittings, the cupboards and everything?
Yeah, the kind folks at Bailey, they asked if they could have this caravan at the NEC, and I don't know if they're getting a bit panicky whether we would finish it in time. I mean, we were a bit unsure, to be fair.
Yeah.
And they said, would you like a hand with anything? And I said, well, if you could just take the furniture away and just do something with that would help me enormously.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, all credit to Bailey. The guy that made the furniture was the same guy that made their Caravan of the Future.
Really?
So
Okay.
yeah, Google Bailey Caravan of the Future, and yeah, have a look at that. That's a bit special.
Oh right, so we
Yep, I've looked at that.
Yeah.
Link
Yes, link below, yes.
I've just turned to him and I realised here as well. We'll show a picture of him.
Yeah.
LED lights and
With the USB sockets in, yeah.
Yeah, if ever you've seen the unicorns that have got the reading lights with the little USBs, I thought, well, that's handy. Because that way I can have a reading light. And
Plus, I like them.
yeah, I mean, they're dead handy for the kids.
you've got to have a USB charger,
Yeah.
Charlie.
Yeah.
You know.
And in case the kids are using those, there's another one tucked here.
And another one down
Behind the
there.
curtain, yeah.
And another one there.
Yeah.
And sockets and everything.
And a Lecky socket.
This caravan really is modern, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to make it so if we want to go out in January or July or whenever, it's warm, yeah.
Charlie, you had your first night in here on Saturday night, which was 3 nights ago. Is it comfortable?
Yeah.
Excellent. You really enjoyed it? Because after the interlude, we'll perhaps have a chat about what you and Charlie are up to
Yes,
at this
okay.
minute.
Yeah.
You know, we'll put loads of pictures of the caravan within this sort of little sequence, and we'll do a little video around it, Rich, yeah?
Yes, Trev, yeah.
But we're going to go off to the interlude.
again. Notice that, yeah.
The Royal Week.
Yeah.
We're going to go off to the interlude now, and we have a little special interlude, don't we? Because we have another young caravaner. He's a little bit older than you, Charlie, but he's just started vlogging. He caravans with his parents. He seems to love caravanning, so we'll go to the interlude, and then when we come back, we'll find out what you are up to on this trip.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Hi guys, and I'm Oliver from Caravanning of the Coxes. I welcome you to my channel, which is very new, and we specialise in hints, tips, product reviews, and just general caravanning related vlogs. If you wouldn't mind coming over and subscribing, that'd do me a real good favour. I aim to get to 100, and then hopefully get to the 1,000 mark. It would give me that real pride. Alright, hope to see you soon on my channel. Cheers, bye.
Well, that was young Oliver.
Oliver, yeah.
And keep at it, Oliver. We're enjoying the 3 he's done so far. We're looking forward to some from Trudge
I think there'll be
Fest.
some from Trudge Fest,
He's at Trudge Fest. So keep up the good work, Oliver. And start doing a blog, I think.
Yeah.
You know, it's all right doing the videos, but a blog helps, wouldn't you say, Lee?
I say so. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
That gives you another skill. And then, you know, you never know, a blog might get picked up by someone, might get put in a mag, and away you go.
So keep up with the videos, but think about getting yourself a blog, Oliver. Good for your schoolwork as well. So
Yeah,
school
absolutely.
teachers.
Yes.
Absolutely. Right, anyway, Lee.
Yeah.
What is this trip all about?
Well, I say Oliver's going to Trudge Fest. We can't because our first trip in Gladys, ideally it would have been somewhere fairly local. So we would have gone 5 miles down the road, a couple of nights. So if we've forgotten anything or something didn't work, we can fix it. Yeah. Well, that didn't work because we only finished it a day before we went, and we had 145 miles to Bearstead, which is where we're going to start off finding out about our Second World War family history. Because when we were restoring this, Charlie was learning about World War II at school, and we had a discussion about, well, you know, what did our family do in the war? So we thought, well, why don't we use it as a trip in Gladys to find out exactly what happened? Now, my dad was a dispatch rider. He was based in Kent, so we stumbled across a lovely guy, didn't we? who showed us around the woods where the original Nissan huts were and everything else. Then my dad came down to the New Forest to build up the D-Day invasion vehicles.
Because we should say that this site was basically an airfield.
It wasn't, yeah. The far side of the site,
Camps.
was it the Spitfire part that was still the airfield? But if you go left and left out of the site, you can still see the concrete runways running across the New Forest.
I believe some of the visitors' car park is part of the runway or the slipway or whatever, isn't it, you know?
And there's a memorial there too, isn't there?
There is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we're going to have a look at. Well, we'll have a look at later on, certainly.
Yeah, we're going to look at that. So where's this journey going from here?
Well, from here, we're going to visit Tower at Rushton, which is half an hour away.
Yep.
That's where Charlie's great-grandfather was based as the Glider Regiment, and then we're going to follow, today we're off to France in this caravan, to follow their journey as they went through on D-Day, up to Pegasus Bridge, and and so on.
That's incredible. So this van,
Yeah.
at 51 years old,
Yeah.
possibly is going across the water
Yeah.
into Europe, I would think for the first time.
It could well have been, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that people 50 years ago didn't go abroad, but I can't, well, there weren't many caravans going abroad in them days.
No, I mean now, quite a few people take the caravan abroad, but at the time it wasn't as commonplace then as it is now.
So this could be the first time for Gladys in
Yeah.
Europe.
I mean, when I asked you where you'd like to go on your first trip, can you remember where you said?
France.
Yeah, I mean, Charlie jokingly said France.
Yeah.
I thought, well, France for a first trip, and somehow
Yeah.
that's what's happened.
It's happening, yeah.
Yeah.
It's quite strange, actually. I don't know, do you learn French at school?
Yeah.
If you spoke to a lot of children, I think I've spoke to the Morleys or seen it on their videos.
Yeah.
That, you know, their kids, they want to go to France every year.
Yeah, yeah.
And I wonder if it's some association with learning French at school or something, because most kids want to go over that border, don't they? You know?
Well, I found out with Poppy that we stayed at a site near Epelec. We walked into town. There's a little bakery there, and she really knuckled down to learn French.
And then she doesn't use it.
Well, she doesn't use it.
I've got news for you, Charlie.
But she really started to knuckle down and learn it at school, although she didn't use it, because I went into a bakery and tried to order 40 croissants when I wanted 4. So she thought, I'm not going to be like my
She
dad.
just went,
Yeah.
Yeah, the French lady behind the counter sort of double-checked it by just going,
Yeah.
yeah. And I thought, well, of course I've ordered 4.
So when you go to these beaches in France with Dad, you know, later this week, Charlie, you're going to try and speak French, yeah?
I'll try.
You've tried.
Yeah.
So basically, where are we going to get? Are we going to be able to follow you on this journey? Are you going to be doing a blog or vlog, or you know?
Yeah, it's going to be in the Caravan Club mag at a later date. Not sure which issue yet, but we're going to be putting live posts out on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, look for Tin Tent.
Yep.
I'm
Before
sure
you ask, yes.
you'll put a link below.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can follow it live on Twitter. It'll be in the Caravan Club mag at a later date. We may even put a video together as well.
I have to nag him, you see, to make sure that these things are
You
done. You'll find out. You'll perhaps have to nag him to make sure things are done as well. Do you?
It's more like reminding me to do stuff. Yeah.
So yes, so it'll be in the club magazine in the future.
Yes.
And look out on Twitter because you'll be tweeting in the next few days as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be loads of
Yeah.
stuff that you won't see in the club mag. That they're obviously not going to have room for. You know, I think we've got 2 pages in the club mag, but that's not going to cover our trip all the way down through. So, yeah, you can follow it on Twitter. Everything's going to be on there.
And going back to Gladys, is Bailey going to have it at the show again? Do you reckon?
I don't know, and that's entirely up to Bailey. I've heard nothing. I don't know.
Bailey, I think you should.
Yeah.
I really do think you should. I think it's caused quite a sensation.
And it got too much
Out here.
attention compared to their modern ones.
Yeah, good point, Chuck. Perhaps Bailey could learn from
Yeah.
bringing some of the old
That's
into some of
a
the
new classic or something.
Yeah.
Sort of modern construction
If they-
techniques.
Or with
but
this
do it.
lino.
They
Yes.
do
Yeah,
the
with
shape.
this special line.
Yeah, you got to have the line over it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
suppose they could do the shape just with the modern
Yeah.
classic.
Well,
No, you never know.
You never know, you know, Charlie, because car manufacturers have actually done this. Fiat 500,
Yeah.
you know. So Bailey, you know, you could perhaps design a new model. We could see a new unicorn like this.
We could send you down the factory. You can
Yeah.
make one. What do you think?
Anyway, hopefully Bailey do have it at the show again sometime in the future, because I'm sure there's people out there who would love to look at her now, because it's been at the show.
Yes.
But there's more finishing touches to it now, isn't there?
Yeah, there's although it looked fairly finished when it was at the February NEC show, it wasn't. All the bits behind the scenes, if you will, it wasn't wired or plumbed in, and there's a few little bits and pieces that I hadn't done before. I just purely ran out of time that I've done now.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a few more things to see, and see if we get this. Because what we're going to do, 500 miles in her, I suppose, this week.
Yeah.
So we'll see if she holds together.
Are you going to be out in her in the summer?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, we got more plans as well. We've also found out some more family history. So it didn't just stop near Pegasus Bridge.
No.
It then continued.
So this journey is going to continue.
Possibly.
Possibly.
At some point.
Yeah, I mean, your great grandfather then went on to land in Arnhem, and he then went. He was in Royal Engineers attached to the 6th Airborne, so he was in building bridges as the Allies were trying to cross into Germany. So, yeah, he had quite an eventful war. So we shall see.
Yeah, interesting, and it's interesting with the old Caravan Club link, isn't it? You know,
It is.
You know, it's amazing what you find out, because before we come here,
Yeah.
we'd booked the New Forest site. We hadn't got any idea that this was an airfield.
No, I'd stayed here before and did some research on the history here. But the thing we found on this trip is, I mean, there's so much history. Wherever you go, there's always a club site, or if there's not a club site, a CL nearby. So it doesn't matter what you want to do, where you want to go, you can always find somewhere.
Yeah,
I mean, we're staying at a club listed site in France. It's a short walk from one of the beaches, isn't it? At
Is it?
one of the Normandy landing beaches.
Yeah.
Well,
What more could you want?
Right, by metal detector.
No, it's not allowed.
Oh.
No, not allowed to do that over there.
Oh.
So yeah.
Sorry, Charlie.
I'll use a spade then.
No, you're not allowed to do that either.
you never know what you might dig up, do you?
No, exactly.
Anyway,
I don't
thanks,
like
Lee, for
Yes,
allowing
thank you,
us to come in here and look round. We'll take some pictures and put them
that's my
in the
pleasure.
video and everything else. And good luck with the rest of this trip.
Thank you very much.
Finding out about Charlie's ancestry, really.
Yeah.
And I hope Charlie's enjoying it. Yeah? Good.
Good man.
And, you know, great. Thanks very much.
Oh, my pleasure.
And people may have noticed it's a Natter's without alcohol.
Yes.
It's a very rare thing.
That's because we drunk it yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, thank you very much,
Yeah,
Lee.
cheers, Lee. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlie.
Cheers, Charlie.
And thank you for watching.
Yeah, safe onward trip as well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And if you do see us broken down on the side of the motorway, can you stop and give us a hand?
Yeah.
Thanks very much.